to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks offense has the ball first today. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore to the air. Pucks it out of the air. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Here comes the option. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the... He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got us into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Boilermakers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Boley. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to fire deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This should be the last play of the quarter. Red pass, it's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Hunter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. The Ducks pick up the 1st down.
Well, this head coach has been a riverboat gambler all game long. He keeps going for it on 4th down. That now the 3rd time he's gone for it, and he's gotten it by running the football.
Moore will throw. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going right to work up top. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And the returner will be dragged down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Juices way for more. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around and find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Moore to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll send out the kicker here. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Florida. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Newman. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Frazier. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Back to pass, it's Boley. Bringing the heat. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Purdue!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive.
He wants to take the top off. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moore will throw. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for space. It's Newman. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. There's the pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Gonna run it. It's Newman. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Moore to the air. He's got the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Smith. Got some room to run. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on.
Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Rushes on him. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
21.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.